Are we good?
Oh, great.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to what is it? The Monday Night Report from the B.B.I.N studios in beautiful downtown Red Creek, actually on Maiden Lane. I'm your host, Daryl Duvall.
You too.
With Donnie and Josh, we're here. It is week 11 in the NFL, and the Buffalo Bills are 7-3. How's it going, Deej?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. The Buffalo Bills went to Miami yesterday, and they took care of business.
Finally.
Actually came out and played pretty good ball. Of course, have to keep in mind we're playing a 2-7 team.
We're a high school team.
Yeah, so we smoked them. The thing that impressed me most about this game was Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, the coach got with him last week and said, "You've got to play fearless." And
fearless, Josh.
he played fearless, and he did. He came out.
Just play your game.
He looked like Josh of old.
He looked like last year.
He was running. He was making plays. He was hitting receivers in stride.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
It was fun. It was like this is fun stuff. So that was great.
Let's see that.
When I don't know, Donnie's over there snickering at something. What's he snickering at?
He's just giggling away.
So Donnie's got a feather in his underwear, and that's why he's snickering. I jotted down three things. The ending score was 37-20. Should have been 37-14. Our special teams suck.
Yeah.
If there's one part of the game that looked bad, it was special teams. We allowed an onside kick that they recovered. We also allowed a 101-yard run back from a punt. So
that was the number one play in America this
yeah,
week.
was it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Team. I had to see it 16 times.
So there's three things I'm going to go through the three things I liked about this game. The first thing is what I said, Josh Allen. No interceptions. Made some nice passes. He was reading the defense really well. He was running. He was selling the freaking play action.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the cameramen fooled on his play action. He was selling this every time, and they were biting on it hard. It was fun to watch. Josh Allen, and then my second thing, John Brown. This guy is, I mean, he is just.
I keep saying he's a number one.
What do you have? 130-some-odd yards,
37 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Unbelievable. It just was.
And he just continues his record he's had 50 yards in every single game.
This kid is just, he gets better every week. He really does.
No, he's always been good. Our quarterback actually played well.
Well, exactly.
Unbelievable.
It really was fun to watch. And the third thing, I got to give credit to the coaching. Daboll called a good game.
Yeah.
He was up in the booth. He wasn't down on the field.
Yeah.
Keep him in the booth.
Yeah.
I guess he grew a mustache. Whatever. I don't care.
Whatever he needs.
He called a good game, and I'll give credit where credit was due. He called a good game. He mixed it up well. We caught him off guard many times, and I don't know. There again, you don't know whether that's good play calling or are the Dolphins that bad, but it sure looked good. So those are the three things I liked. Any input on any of those?
No, I agree with you. I've been Josh's biggest critic this year, and I was impressed. That's why I brought out the old Gunslinger shirt. I'm not able to wear it this year.
Three things I didn't like. We have a little hard time holding on to the football.
Yeah. Singletary all of a sudden costs.
We tend to decide to drop the ball at the most inopportune moments.
We recover.
This is basic football. It's like you get that freaking pigskin, you better tuck it away and you better hold it. Because every guy out there on the other team is going to try to get it away from you. So that was the one thing I didn't like. Luckily, like DJ said, we recovered all our own fumbles. So that worked. The defense played a good game. I thought they played a real good game. My problem was they let up a few times. They allowed some big plays. They allowed Fitzpatrick to chew him up a few times. And like DJ says, that's going to happen. But if it happens against a better team, those are the things that can change the whole outcome of a game.
That was my issue, is that we let the Dolphins score that much.
Well, we
And
only
if it
want
was
to
a
score
real
14
team,
points.
we'd have been really.
But there again, see, that's my thing. If they'd have been a good team, in all honesty, the Dolphins were in this game until the fourth quarter. They were never out of this game. I mean, yes, we held the lead, but they were never out of the game until the fourth quarter.
To me, the score was always closer than it needed to be.
Exactly.
It was won by the first quarter. There was no chance.
Well, we scored on 90% of the drive.
That was another thing I didn't like was the fact that our two first scores were both field goals.
I thought it was going to be one of these. Oh, it's going to.
Can't score field goals, boys. You have to score touchdowns.
And then all of a sudden we woke up.
And then we woke up
because I never expected our offense to show up for every drive like that. It was.
And of course, the last thing again was our special teams.
Hauschka kicked like a 51-yard field goal.
He did. He had a 51-yarder. So those were my three things I didn't like about the game. I mean, overall, hey, we can't kick. We're 7-3.
It's just nice to have a fun win where you don't have to stress. It was like
it was a pretty good win.
We went to Del Lago. Del Lago has the new DraftKings room, and it is awesome. Highly recommend. We enjoyed it.
I can't afford to go and hang out in casinos all day, so I had to watch the game here.
It was
so
pretty cool.
Us poor people have to do what we have to do. What can I say? So it was what it was. Am I super excited and going to the Super Bowl? No,
No.
Absolutely not. I still think this is a team that if we don't make a statement next week, what's wrong? Something happened.
No, you're good.
If we don't make a statement next week, we play Denver next week. I think we need to come out and play the same kind of game against Denver.
Must win next week.
We've got to win against Denver because then we're coming out against Dallas on Thanksgiving Day and then Baltimore. Baltimore right now, as far as I'm concerned, is the best team in football.
By far.
I don't see us standing a chance.
It doesn't matter who they're playing; they're smoking them.
If we get on a roll, if we can beat Denver and then we beat Dallas, I'll give us good chances against
Baltimore. If we beat
Baltimore.
Denver and Dallas, we only have to win one more game the rest of the year. Here's our thing. I just watched a thing the other night with Kurt Warner, and he was talking about the year that they went to the Super Bowl. The Cardinals went to the Super Bowl. They won their division early in the season and then basically slacked off. They lost like 3 out of their last 4 games. So you can limp into the playoffs.
You can.
And get hot.
There again.
I just don't think we have the talent on offense to.
I have said this since the beginning of the season. It's not how you start. It's how you finish. If the Bills can get on a roll.
And we are known for starting well. And
exactly. If the Bills could get. This is the first time we've been 7-3 since 1999. So it's been 20 years since we were 7-3. If we can get on a roll, and there again, if Josh continues to play good ball, if this defense shows up every week, things could be very interesting in the next few weeks. But we'll see. Again, I'm not anointing us with oil and here comes my little hello worm. The wormist is here. Yeah, there's the worm. Come here, worm. We're gonna see Papa.
DJ, remember that Josh Allen stat about comparing him to Jim Kelly?
Yeah.
First quarterback since Jim Kelly to throw 2
touchdowns.
Push your face.
every game for like 6 or
Squirming
7.
Something like that. I think he's got
6 games.
6 games straight.
What, Josh?
Do you have those stats though that Kyle sent you?
Yeah.
You have them saved?
Yep.
Are you
What are
going to
they?
talk about them or are you coming on or no?
Yeah, we'll let Josh talk about them. Anything else you want to talk about this game?
This game? No, it's fun.
Again, we've got
enjoyable.
Denver, Dallas, then the Ravens,
I wait all
then
year.
Pittsburgh and New England, and we end the season with the Jets.
Yeah. So Denver's must win.
Denver's a must
If we
win
beat Denver.
because I think we've got to beat Pittsburgh. I think we can beat the New England Patriots, and that's something I want to talk about. The Patriots are not playing good ball. The Patriots, their offense, their defense is saving them. So if we can play the Patriots and we can get at them like we did the last time, because we had them beat last time, as far as I'm concerned.
Philly had them beat yesterday, just like our game.
Like I say,
they couldn't score.
If we can get in there, we can score some points. We can beat the Patriots.
Is Philly a good team? Is Philly a good team?
Yeah, I think Philly's a decent
There you
team.
go.
Sabres still suck.
The Sabres still suck.
Jack Eichel had a 4-goal game the other night, and then they lost the next game. So.
Some of the things.
10-10.
Well, let's bring Josh in quick, and then I want to talk about a few other things in the NFL. We'll look at this through the rose-colored glasses of Josh and see what Josh has got to say about the game.
I'm gonna go to the dollar store and get him some rose glasses.
We got to get him some rose-colored glasses because I'm sure, according to Josh,
First of all,
everything went perfect yesterday.
What was your prediction last week for this game?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
I think you had us losing by 10.
Yeah, I think I probably did.
Yep.
Yeah.
A little lopsided prediction, but we'll see. We'll see.
What game? This last game.
Yes,
Miami.
this last
Yes.
game. Yeah, I think you said.
Well, Miami was on a 2-game winning streak.
That means nothing.
Well, it does mean something. When teams get on a roll,
Yep.
it can mean a lot, and that's what we've got to do. We've got to get on a roll.
Correct. Now to go back in time, obviously you're talking about the Ravens game, you're talking about the Broncos game, you're talking about the Cowboys game. The Broncos have a top 5 defense. If they can somehow just stay in that game, compete, win
I
at the
think we
last
compete
second,
against them.
I think you can compete.
We can compete
It's
offensively.
going to be a
against them.
low-scoring game. I say maybe 19-9. It's not. You're not going to have a lot of touchdowns. It's going to be a lot of field goals. But if you can go into that game, going 8-3, then play on Thanksgiving, we'll see what happens. But trying to fast forward to go to Baltimore, getting to Baltimore, you're getting in December.
You can't have him. No, I've already smashed him once. Oh no, that's a different one. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm listening.
If you can play Baltimore getting in December, then you got weather affecting games, and let's see what happens from there.
Well, I don't think we're a team that's affected a whole lot by weather. I really don't. I think
think
the Bills, No, I think the Bills play well. I think that's one thing we have going for us. I think we're used to playing in bad weather, and I think we play well in bad weather. So if anything, it would affect Baltimore more than it would affect us.
Is that kind of weird?
What is that? I don't even know what that is, but I don't even want to talk about it. Hi.
Did you do
We're
the
miss-
stat yet?
No, the stats. See, I like the stats. It's,
Yeah, they're awesome.
the way they're comparing it on here is garbage. Because you're comparing Allen to Wentz, who's having a pretty off year, not the greatest year. You're comparing it to Brady, who really he's not having a great year.
No.
Then you compare it to Goff. So I know Kyle wanted to talk about these stats, but it's iffy. If Dad wants to talk about it,
No,
he
I
can,
want to
but
talk about it. Here, take her.
The way
Take the
the
word.
way it looks out, I saw it online. Allen is having it the past 6 weeks. It's basically 6 weeks, not 7. The last 6 weeks, Allen's having better numbers than Wentz, Brady, and Goff.
And like
They're
6
all
other
having-
guys.
What?
And like 6 other quarterbacks on that list.
No,
Yeah.
I only got 3 on this one.
Well, I think Josh has had a good year, but I still think that this week was a breakout week for him. I mean, he looked like the Josh of old.
Yep.
And that's what we want to see. I think Daboll has had him handcuffed, and I think he finally took the handcuffs off.
Well, you notice there was a lot less trick plays. That was my biggest thing. There was only one trick play.
I don't mind trick plays as long as you make them work.
Yep.
That's the thing. If they don't work, then you look like an idiot.
What's your prediction for this week?
Denver?
Yep.
We're playing home.
Yep. Playing home.
I'll give us a 19-16 win.
Yeah, I said 23-16.
I think playing at home is going to help us. I think we'll be excited to be home again amongst our own fans. We'll see what happens.
Even though
Big
Miami
game.
was basically like
You
home
can go
game.
to-
Miami was
But
like a home
You
game
got
for us.
6 games left. All you have to do is go 500 to get to 10-6. You make the playoffs.
That's
Yeah,
true.
That's
But
all you
that's
got to do.
That's easier said than
that's
done.
easier said than
I
done.
know, I know,
We got a
I
real
know.
tough schedule
It
coming.
makes it sounds good on paper,
Yeah,
but
it
all
sure
you gotta
does.
do is win 3 games.
We got to beat
And
Denver.
if you beat Denver, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy.
We got to beat
but
Denver.
all
Then
you
we'd
gotta
have
do
to.
is win
Then
2
we'd have to
games.
beat Pittsburgh, New England, and the Jets.
No, yeah. I say we have a better chance of beating Dallas than any of those.
Dallas and the Jets.
Pittsburgh's not playing good ball.
Yeah, I just
No,
don't
see,
like playing in
you're
Pittsburgh.
scared of Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
I don't
we
get
just
it.
we never.
I'm more
Pittsburgh
scared.
is
I'm more afraid of
garbage.
Dallas than I am Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, we always lose to Pittsburgh.
No, well, we didn't used to.
What
Let's
do you
put it
mean?
that
We
way.
play Pittsburgh like once every 4 years.
Yeah, we always lose.
Okay, one thing I want to talk about. We said we're going to go around the league, and we don't want to go around the league. There's a game I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Cleveland Browns against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay.
I love this.
So basically, I turn into the game. I haven't been watching the game. I turn into the game. There's 8 seconds left to play in the
It
game.
was a chippy game.
8 seconds left to play. Browns destroyed Pittsburgh, 21-7. So I turn over just in time to see the Pittsburgh players and the Browns players into some sort of a scuffle. The one guy kicks the one
More
guy,
like a game fight.
hits him, grabs his face mask, does like this with his helmet and everything. So the other guy grabs his face mask, goes like this, pulls his helmet off, and then tries to hit him with it.
Hits him.
Yeah, I don't. But anyway,
Oh, you hit him real hard with it.
Hit him
didn't
good.
hit him hard enough. Anyway, so they take this guy whose name was
Miles Garrett.
and they throw him out for the rest of the year, and including the playoffs.
Which they're not going to make the playoffs.
No, but the point of the matter is,
Possibly more.
why I don't understand why the NFL, why he's any more at fault than the guy that started the fight. I mean, if a guy starts a fight with me, I don't care. I'm going to take a baseball bat out and I'm going to beat him. So I don't understand. It's there again. It goes again. It's back to that whole libtard mentality. You know, we're supposed to just turn the other cheek. It's like, no, I'm not going to turn the other cheek. I'm going to beat the hell out of the guy. And that's what he tried to do. But the guy started it. Violence solves a lot of things. We've won quite a few wars with violence. It's the way it works, guys. So and I'm not saying they threw them both out of the game, and I thought, okay, they've thrown them both out of the game.
I don't even think they threw Rudolph out of the game.
They did. They ejected them both. I was watching the end of the game.
They ejected Pouncey and all the other guys that were kicking him on the ground and stuff. But I didn't know. I don't know if they.
Well,
apparently they're going to.
The point of the matter was at least there was guys that were thrown out of the game.
Yeah. They
So,
handled it,
but
then every analyst in America was like, he needs to be gone forever.
I
Oh
don't
my
give
god.
a crap what these analysts say. That's my thing. What do these analysts come up? And most of them have never played football in their lives. Number one, and the ones that have weren't very good. Chris Collinsworth. You know, it's like, give me a freaking break. Why do these guys? I just don't. It really annoys me. So
I just don't understand the idiots saying throw him out for life. The guy's
give me
never
a
been in
break.
trouble. He's a great guy.
the guy's a great
He
player.
snapped.
It's like,
He
okay,
snapped.
you got
And to be
pissed.
honest with you, if he'd have just let go of that helmet and just clocked him in the face, I would have absolutely loved it. But because he used the helmet as a weapon, everybody's throwing a freaking fit.
I give
Could
him.
have killed him. Andre Reed, he could have killed him.
I give him a thumbs up for
God.
using the
Could
helmet.
have killed him. Like, are we being serious here?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a thumbs up for using the helmet. You got a guy in pads and all that stuff. It's like using.
Then I was hearing, oh, his hands were getting stuck in it. No, he was trying to rip Garrett's helmet off because
Yes.
he was mad.
Yes, he
Because
was.
he got tackled. If you had played in the 90s, guess what, buddy? Every time to finish the play, you got tackled.
You got tackled.
You
Yeah.
didn't get these freaking
Yeah,
calls.
and you
where
didn't
if
get.
put your
You
hands
didn't
on
just get
quarterback,
tackled. You got driven
you
into
got
the ground.
slammed.
Yeah,
now
slammed
they,
to the
they
ground.
have to roll off of them.
Right.
They're not allowed
Now
to
the little
actually
prima
tackle them.
donnas, the little wussies
So he
got
was ticked and tried to rip his helmet off, then took a kick to his crotch.
Yeah. Which,
Then
somebody kicks me in the crotch.
you're
I'm
dead.
sorry, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead. I'm killing you.
Then the
And
offensive
I'll worry
lineman
about
get in
it.
between and separate him, so it's over with. At that point, you're the quarterback. Even though you're a little tough guy, I can't stand Rudolph. Can you tell? I hate Rudolph. Cannot
Who's
stand
that?
him.
That's Pittsburgh's little. Yeah,
Pittsburgh's
Pittsburgh's
little tough
yeah.
guy quarterback.
Yep.
So basically, Myles Garrett's like, hey, you're going to rip my helmet off, buddy? I'm a little bigger than you. And rips his helmet off.
He's lucky his head wasn't still in the helmet.
Yeah.
That
And then
would've
it's
been kinda
over
cool.
with. But no, he's got to come running back for more because he's so tough now with no helmet.
Yeah.
And so Garrett clocks him in the head, which sucks because...
Hey, you shouldn't have come running up. Simple as that.
Shouldn't have came back for more, buddy.
It goes back to the whole thing. If you come into my house to rob me or do whatever, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot you. I'm not going to ask why you're there. If you come at me, I'm going to commit you harder.
And I get
And
suspension.
that's what happened.
I thought maybe 3-4 game suspension tops. I mean,
It's the NFL and they're a bunch of morons. I'm
It's-
sorry.
but
They're a bunch of
everybody's
blithering
calling for
morons.
it. Oh, he
Yeah.
should be done for life.
Yeah.
Used a
Every-
weapon. Oh my
we've
God.
we've turned into a wuss society. I'm sorry. I'm not
Remember
a
a
wuss
couple
society.
years ago when who was it? They full on like brawl on the field. Remember that? The receiver for
Andre Johnson
Yeah, remember that?
and
That was
Cortland
awesome.
Finnegan.
I say let's just let every sport be like
It was
hockey. Just let them settle it on the field, but they don't even let them do that in hockey.
We're running long. We got to get out of here. Deej, what is this?
That's a hole.
What am I doing to it?
You're touching it.
My touch hole of the week. I got nothing to say but one word: Kaepernick.
Yes, thank you.
And I don't have to
Thank
say
you.
anything more than that.
No,
if you
'cause
know
all
me
know.
and you know how I feel about this worthless piece of garbage,
Yeah.
that's my touch
The
hole of the
attention
week.
whore.
Yes, exactly. The guy is worthless.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Let's go Buffalo. Let's see if we can. I mean, oh my God, if we were 8-3 next week, I would be very excited because
That'd be nice.
that's as many wins as I see us having. And so
That'd be real.
we'll
nice.
see what happens.
We gotta be
For everybody here at the B.B.I.N Studios, I'm Daryl Laval.
Me too.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. And we'll catch you
Tonight
next
we're
week.
watching the
We're watching
the Chiefs squeak out a 10-9 lead over the Chargers at halftime.
in Mexico.
Yeah, in Mexico.
And you all know how I feel about that. Yes. We're in Mexico. Love being in Mexico. See?
Why is it?
We got any music?
No, you can't
We
find
got no music. So we're going to. Thanks, Josh. You did a good job. We'll go out with no music. We got a commercial. What is that? Anyway, we'll see you next week. Take care and good night.